One of the cool things about pruning is this is when we get to time travel. We literally time travel. And right now we are standing with this tree, and it's 70 years ago from when it looked like this, being planted in the ground. And I don't usually time travel 70 years at a spell, but when I make a cut, I can be thinking ahead a couple years. And we're going to look at a cut on this one that was. Do you literally remember that was made the year I was here?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not that good.
I know my trees.
I know my trees too, but I'm not that good. And well, that's going to be our time travel thing. But the goals in growing a central leader and maximizing the spread is to have that sunlight. And one of the things you see on this tree that usually people in home orchards don't achieve is enough openness for air and light to get to all the fruit buds. Not just the fruit buds out here, but the fruit buds that are more in the interior of the tree. And this is kind of a neat little way of thinking about this. When I prune, I think a lot about light space. You know, that's my approach to visualizing. If I was a bud here, and there's another bud here, are we kind of competing for the same light space? And it'll help me make a decision. I want this branch to be here. This is the branch for this side of the tree, for that light space. But one of the things I was told long ago by a old-time Vermonter was that if you've done a good job pruning, at the end of it, you should be able to pick up the family cow and throw her between the branches. And that idea is that sun and light can get into there. Now, this is where it gets interesting. Those of you someone mentioned growing semi-dwarf tree, a 50-60% size tree. That's where you pick up the golden retriever. A cow is a little bit too big. And the best reason that I can think of to grow dwarf trees is you get to throw cats. Okay, and enough space in between them. I don't do any of the animal throwing, but that idea of space for both the air to get in and sunlight to get in is what drives fruit production in the canopy. Otherwise, it gets to be like a wild tree that no one's ever pruned, and the fruiting zone gets further and further out. You have dying branches because there's too much shade. Now you have black rot getting in there because there's dead wood up in the air, and that's how a tree goes into decline. So even though this tree is 70 years old, these fruit buds are 2 and 3 years old. And it's that young wood that's going to produce. One of the things that really jumps out at me here is the size of the fruit buds. So fruit buds are larger than leaf buds. So in even the fall, you can see that I have a nice fruit bud set. And this time of year, they're starting to swell. But these are really, really big fruit buds. And I think the minerals and the pruning style has a lot to do with that.